Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to pass. It's Hart. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Hart. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. first play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? The pass rush closing in. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Catch made over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Wideout's now clustered. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hart. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The catch made over the middle. The Hawks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, the tight end grabs it over the middle. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick, and it sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Can he make it to the marker? He's got the 40. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Mizzou. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He gets loose. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Hart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Bring him down short of the... but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT good. It's a 7-6 game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Warren. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Motion now from the tight end. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BAT is good, so it's 13-7. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Running through the tackle. Refuses to be stopped. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Direct snap to the back. He's got room to run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. To the air. It's Hart. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Iowa.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We can talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Warren. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Hart. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Incompletion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes a quick grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Warren. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Fights off the defender. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the try for two. Wants to throw it. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Hart. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Hawkeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Back to throw. It's Hart. And it's incomplete. Don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the 1st down marker.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Warren. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Dropping back. It's Hart. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The Hawkeyes will have to kick it away, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Collins. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And at first down, they go right back to him. It's a strong, stiff arm. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Missouri.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Bringing pressure. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw. It's Hart. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pounding away with the run game. Tackle made after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hart. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Brown trying to help out here on 4th down. The ball is picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, and that's That's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the